Welcome everyone to beautiful Super Bowl in Canton for the exciting regional semifinal rounds of the Bowling Showcase Challenge. Now I'm your host Mark Martin, and I'm glad that you're joining us for this exciting competition. First off, I'd like to thank our host center, Super Bowl. Come and check them out sometime. Now on with the bowling. Now if you remember from our previous episodes, this year's Bowling Showcase Challenge is divided into two regions, the Super Bowl region and the Mary Bowl region. Each region consists of 8 teams, and over the past weeks, we've seen the 8 teams which make up the Super Bowl region battle head-to-head in single-game Baker elimination matches. Now, after 4 weeks of first-round action, 4 teams remain to continue their quest to be the last team standing and earn the right to battle the winner of the Mary Bowl region for the ultimate prize and be crowned the 2018 Bowling Showcase Challenge champion. So now you're up to date. The semifinal rounds of the Super Bowl region are next. This week's regional semifinal match features ThunderBowl facing off against Cherry Hill North. Now ThunderBowl got here by beating 5-star back in first round action. And their opponent today, Cherry Hill North, finally got the monkey off their back. They punched their ticket by beating Beach Lanes way back in week 2, setting up our match today. Both these teams are one step away from the regional title match and getting the chance to compete for the championship. Today should be an exciting and competitive all-out battle throughout the final frames. So there you have it. I'm going to move into position, get a better view of the action, but we'll be right back after these messages with the start of the match on Bowling Showcase.
A lot of professional tournaments. We've won a lot of tournaments worldwide. I mean, we won more in the last 10 years worldwide than any company. We make good bowling balls, and good players use our bowling balls because they can win with them.
The Bowling Centers Association of Michigan is a nonprofit trade organization that protects, promotes, and advances the interest of its members and member centers. It is the only association in Michigan affiliated with the Bowling Proprietors Association of America. Benefits include group purchasing programs, tournaments, annual convention and trade show, education seminars, and legislative representation. Interested in becoming a member? Contact Bo Gergen at 989-600-0992 or visit mibowl.com. Metro Detroit USBC, your source for everything bowling in the bowling capital of the world. We support USBC certified league and tournament competition. We provide 11 tournaments for all members of our association, including men, women, youth, seniors, scratch, and handicap competition. The top reasons for belonging to the Metro Detroit USBC are having your average recognized, bonding of league funds, rules of the game, assistance in resolving league issues, equipment standards of the game, charities, and awards. Visit us at mdusbc.com.
Hello and welcome to Super Bowl Lanes. My name is Doug Saleski, General Manager here at Super Bowl. And on behalf of our employees and management team, we would like to welcome everybody to this year's Bowling Showcase Super Bowl Lanes Regional. At this time, we would like to turn it over to Mark Martin from the Metro Detroit USBC. Take it away, Mark.
Welcome to the regional finals at Super Bowl. Here we are, got ThunderBowl and Cherry Hill Lanes North. Sandy, they both bowled well in that first set in the first round. What do you expect?
Oh, these are going to be some very high scores. I think these players are ready. They all want to win, and I think it's going to be a really good match.
Well, ThunderBowl's got a change. One of their players was unable to be here today, and so they picked up a player from one of the teams that already got eliminated, and I allowed that as a tournament manager.
Okay.
So Vern Flowers off the Mayflower team will be replacing Jeff Kraszowski for the ThunderBowl team. But leading off for ThunderBowl is Don Martella. Don lives in Redford, high average of 190.
Oh, I think he's stuck at the foul line a little bit. Could have been worse, he says.
Well, he's got
Brooklyn.
He's got left a 5 and 9 split or spare there.
Yeah, it looked like he's stuck at the foul line. I'm not really sure. They just got done practicing. I didn't see anybody have any issues, so I'm not sure what happened.
All right, covered it up.
Nothing lost. That's what we say. Nothing lost.
That's right. All right, so we got Greg Gumto. Between him and Jim Kula, they're the proprietors of Cherry Hill Lanes North in Clarkston. Big supporters of Bowling Showcase, have been all 3 years, and we really appreciate their support.
Good for them. Looks like a nice shot. Oh, there's that 10-pin.
There's that 10-pin.
That was a good ball.
Yep. You know, over the 4 weeks of the first round, we did see a fair amount of 10-pins.
Yes, there's been a lot of 10-pins in this event. Fortunately, they've almost all been made. I don't remember.
Yeah, we missed the one. Remember Monica last
week? A couple
week?
weeks ago, yeah. Okay. Uh-oh, I spoke too soon.
Spoke too soon.
I jinxed him.
Okay, when Greg does this, he's going to blame it on you.
He is going to, and I'll take the responsibility.
Okay.
Sorry, Greg.
All right, so next up for the ThunderBowl team is Dina Smith. Dina high average 153.
Brooklyn. Oh, she almost carried that Brooklyn.
And she got a 10-pin.
On the Brooklyn side, that's a little unusual.
Her high game is 244, and mother of 2 children, a boy and a girl. Been bowling for 25 years. Oh.
Okay, the match is all even.
That's right. Each one of the teams have missed a 10-pin now. Let's put an end to that.
Yeah, let's stop that right now.
Hey, Tracy Durandetto, our middle school teacher. You remember her from back in the first round. Threw a couple of really good balls. There's a good, powerful strike.
Start us off.
Good, powerful strike by Tracy.
Hit her target, followed through real well.
So Pat REID, Sweet Pea, is up to bowl now. High average of 181. Been bowling for over 25 years. The mother of Ryan REID, who was the anchor bowler on the Oak Lanes team, which won the Youth Challenge.
Oh.
Good shot by Pat.
Nice shot. She's happy.
Sweet Pea comes through. We got Dave Davis. I think Cherry Hill Lanes North, this is the first time he's bowled with them. I was talking to them after their last win, and I believe that they kind of...
Good shot. Nice shot.
I believe they kind of used Dave Davis as their lucky charm as to why they won.
Okay. Whatever works, that's what
right.
I say.
Exactly. Okay, so here's our super sub, Vern Flowers, who bowled with the Mayflower team back in round 1. They were eliminated, and when ThunderBowl needed a player, Vern was there to fill the bill.
He left a 2-4-5-8. It came a little bit light.
He's got the bucket.
Yeah.
At least he doesn't have the handle with it.
That's true.
That makes it even tougher.
It does, because it's easy enough to chop as it is. Makes it a little bit easier if they just have the 4 instead of the 5. He'll move right. Let this ball hook right into the spare. Just like that.
Good cover.
Perfect shot.
Okay, next up is Jim Kula, who's the co-proprietor of Cherry Hill Lanes North with Greg Gumto. Been bowling for 46 years.
Wow.
224 high average. Left the 5-pin.
5. He came a little light also.
He did. At least it's not spinning like that one
Right.
last week.
Yeah.
Oh, they got their fingers up.
I think what that means, if he misses that, he has to buy everybody a drink.
Yep.
Looks like they're having a lot of fun down there.
Well, missing a 5-pin should never happen, but it does.
It does. He's got it.
Oh, just walked away from it.
He said he didn't have enough money. He had to make the spare.
I'm sure they take credit cards, Jim, if you really needed to. Okay, the anchor bowler, if you recall, when ThunderBowl won, Jay Simon came through in the 10th frame with a double and 9 to win that match back in round 1 over 5-star, 198 to 186. Now he's up, anchoring the ThunderBowl team again.
Right where he left off.
Yeah, right where he left off, that's right.
Good shot.
So now Gary Gumto, and Gary bowled very well. Remember in the first round match, he came up, stepped up in the 10th frame and needed to strike to win, and he did. In fact, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
There you go.
There you go.
Couple
Okay, got
competitive.
a pretty tight match here at the break, at the 5th frame break. Cherry Hill North 78 through 4 and a strike up in the 5th. ThunderBowl 68 through 4 and a strike up in the 5th. So what do you think, Sandy, in the second half here? Just keep it up?
Close match, yep, just keep it up. Keep making the spares. The whole tournament's been close matches, and no one is giving up. They're going to keep competing, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you bet. So we'll be back right after these messages. The teams will switch lanes on Bowling Showcase.
We're a pretty aggressive team. We have a lot of fun and I think we're going to do well. The best, the experience. We've been bowling for many, many years, and we have some really good clutch bowlers on the team. So.
The Michigan State USBC Bowling Association provides tournament competition to all levels of bowlers. Competition includes the Michigan State Open Championships at Fairlanes in Granville and Westgate in Comstock Park. The State Masters and Senior Masters will be at Astro Lanes in Madison Heights. Visit mistatebowl.com for entries for these tournaments and more information. The Michigan State USBC Women's Bowling Association provides recognition and tournament competition to all levels of women bowlers. Competition includes the Women's State Tournament, this year in Waterford, the State Queens in Mount Pleasant, and the Midwest Women's Tournament in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Recognition includes first-time 300 game and first-time 6, 7, and 800 series. Visit MichiganWBA.com for entries for these tournaments and more information on women's bowling.
A lot of professional tournaments. We've won a lot of tournaments worldwide. I mean, we won more in the last 10 years worldwide than any company. We make good bowling balls, and good players use our bowling balls because they can win with them.
My mindset is to win. I'm here to have fun, also competition, and I'm looking forward to bowling all these teams. I'm very diverse, bowled together for a while, and all very competitive.
Give me a word that describes your team, and I want you to tell me why.
I would say aggressive, and I would say because everybody is a very aggressive bowler. They're all good friends of mine, they're all a lot of fun to be with, and we're going to win.
Here we are back after the break in the semifinal round of the Bowling Showcase Challenge in the Super Bowl region. Cherry Hill North got a 10-pin lead, both teams working on a strike. So Sandy, what do you find for the last half of the match here?
Well, they all should be a little bit more relaxed than they were in the beginning, although they've been here before, but I expect it's going to be a big finish to the end of this game.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. We've got Greg Gumto coming up for the Cherry Hill Lanes North team. Now back in the first frame, he left a 10-pin and missed it. So
he's going to try and make up for that right here.
Make up for that. Remember his brother, Gary, earlier he left that split and then he struck out. So
there you go.
No 10-pin that time.
He's trying to redeem himself.
That's right. No 10-pin that time.
There was a good shot.
A lot of good sportsmanship going on, too, in this competition between the teams. Everybody always wants to win, but you know what? We can always congratulate a good shot. Oh, good shot by Don Martella.
It looked like he wasn't sure at first. It
true.
looked like it hooked quite a ways. Good for him. Nice shot.
Okay, here comes Tracy Durandetto. She got a strike the first time. And back in round one, she was pretty good for the team, too, with a strike and a spare.
Oh.
Little baby split.
4-5, yep. A little bit of, might have had a little bit deflection or caught a little bit oil that prevented the ball from driving.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it was a pretty good shot, but just didn't quite drive. She's going to try and fit it right between us. Really the only way you can make that spare.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, that gives Cherry Hill Lanes North 132 through 7. We got Dina Smith coming up for ThunderBowl. ThunderBowl working on a double. Our 153 average, high career average, Dina Smith.
Oh, okay, she left this 9-pin.
Left the 9-pin.
Good, Brooklyn. Just keep it clean. Try and maintain those spares. It's so important.
It is. Spare here will put them in the lead.
There, yep, there she goes. Good job.
Okay, she's got it. ThunderBowl 117 through 6 and a spare up in the 7th. Got a 5-pin lead over the Cherry Hill Lanes North team. Dave Davis back up. He runs the pro shop out of Cherry Hill North. So those of you that bowl at Cherry Hill North, see Dave. He can take care of your equipment needs.
You heard him yelling hook in the background. I think he might have caught a little bit too much oil. He probably missed his target left. So when he catches too much oil, the ball doesn't hook. And so he leaves the 5-pin count bucket there.
Right. There's the bucket with the handle we were talking about earlier.
Actually, I've never heard it called that.
Never did?
I assumed what you meant, but I had never heard it called that before. See, you learn everything. There you go. Good shot.
Good shot, Dave. Well, we have all these little sayings in our game, you know. And us bowlers understand it even if they never heard it.
Right, exactly.
Now we have Patricia Reed up Sweet Pea.
Yeah, she threw a good shot.
Yeah, she got a strike back in the 3rd frame and
really
another
good
strike.
tempo to the line on that shot. She took her time. She didn't let anything make her nervous or. Good shot.
ThunderBowl's got a 5-pin lead, working on a strike. Cherry Hill North working on a spare. Jim Kula. His grandpa built Mercury Lanes in Dearborn in 1948.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, the dreadful 710 in the pocket. That's like a double bad break.
It is. That was.
Because not only can you try and shoot the spare, but not only do you not get the strike, but most of the time, unfortunately, you're left with an open frame.
Right. Yeah, I'd say the percentages I'm making this split are pretty small.
Yeah, I've never done it. I have seen it made in practice once. Whoa.
Well, he popped out of the gutter, so neither one of them count.
Yep.
The Cherry Hill North's got 158 through 9. ThunderBowl is in a real good position right here, but we'll see what happens. Vern Flowers up right now. Left the bucket back in the 4th frame.
What a good shot.
Throws a strike right there.
His team is happy with that, as well as
he. Okay, Gary Gumtoe, the anchor bowler for the Cherry Hill Lanes North team, up, trying to salvage the game here. Put a little bit of pressure on the ThunderBowl Lanes team.
Oh, just couldn't get that carry. Left the 7-pin.
Yeah. Gary's lining up to make this 7-pin.
Oh, he missed it left.
The Cherry Hill Lanes North, 167, not up to their standards that they want. We know that.
Not up to their capabilities, that's for sure. A lot of good players on that team.
Shooting 237 back in week 2, to go to 167 is very disappointing for him, I'm sure. Hey, Jay Simon up. The 5 and the 8-pin. Came a little light. They have the match in hand.
I didn't hear his comment when he threw that shot. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, it looks like he got into the oil and then he...
Yeah.
Breakpoint got pushed down the lane.
Yeah, after all the practice that a little bit of practice that they had before the match, and then 10 players all practice during the match. The oil carries down. The ball will hook later and less.
Hey, ThunderBowl got this match in hand again. A strike here will close them out at 205. Cherry Hill North's already in the books at 167.
That was better. Yeah, he liked that one much
ThunderBowl,
better.
205. Cherry Hill Lanes North, 167. Teams are congratulating each other. So, Sandy, really a good match.
It was a good match. Cherry Hill looked like they really struggled once they changed lanes.
And
I don't know.
You look at it, Cherry Hill North missed 3 of the last 4 frames.
Yeah, I don't know if it was something with the lanes may play. You know, we've talked about that before. Maybe the lanes were a little bit different, but they struggled in the last half of that match.
Don't know either. So we'll be back after these messages with Jessica Tyler. Jessica's going to interview the winning team, ThunderBowl, as they move into the finals of the regional, ThunderBowl Lanes. Back here on Bowling Showcase.
Metro Detroit USBC, your source for everything bowling in the bowling capital of the world. We support USBC certified league and tournament competition. We provide 11 tournaments for all members of our association, including men, women, youth, seniors, scratch, and handicap competition. The top reasons for belonging to the Metro Detroit USBC are having your average recognized, bonding of league funds, rules of the game, assistance in resolving league issues, equipment standards of the game, charities, and awards. Visit us at mdusbc.com.
I'm here with Team ThunderBowl, who just defeated Team Cherry Hill today, 205 to 167. This is Don. Don, great bowling today. What was your team's plan of action for this match?
To stay clean and get as many strikes as we could.
It looks like you succeeded in that.
Yes.
Couple doubles in the game. Proud of your team today?
Very proud of them.
Great,
Very
congratulations.
proud. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Back to you, Mark.
Thanks, Jessica. You know, ThunderBowl and Cherry Hill Lanes North. ThunderBowl bowled really well. Cherry Hill Lanes had the match in hand in a lead at halftime and just didn't close.
You know, that's why there's 10 frames in a game. You have to be able to try and keep those frames clean for the whole 10 frames. Unfortunately, they struggled with the lane when they changed to the other lane, so they didn't make as many spares or marks that they needed to have to win the match.
Well, I'm pretty proud of Cherry Hill North getting past the first round anyway for the first time. I'm sure they'll take some solace in that. Now, next week, Sterling Lanes, which back in week 3 beat Airway 192 to 177, and Vision Lanes back in week 4, which beat Mayflower 193 to 173. They're going to square off next week. That should be a pretty good match.
Yeah, that'll be a really good match. Looking forward to it.
We'll see you next time on Bowling Showcase.